I was like,
I'm sorry. I gotta record it. I'm sorry.
so all day I was freaking out though, and I was like, I know I passed. I feel good about it. I'm telling myself I passed because you gotta manifest that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And so it must have been like 10, 11 o'clock at night. And I got an email and it was Nazim saying that I passed. And I was like, oh my God. Like, okay, so now I know that
Let's
that's what she
go.
meant when I said I was getting my results from the state, is that I'm going to be receiving my
You see
certificate.
how how does and then this is on your first try.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people don't pass their first time.
I heard that. I had my mind set to pass the flag. I was like, no, there
L-
can't be a second round.
Look at your wall, right? That's all the stuff you were studying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't even know what to say. Like I'm like like I'm like not surprised, but like I'm not surprised, but I'm super happy. You know, like it's like I knew this day would come. I knew this news would come. I knew that you would, slay it. I know that you will slay it as a trainer. Um, so when you got the certificate, actually when you were taking the test, how did you feel? Did you feel prepared? Did you feel like you would pass it?
I I did. But it was mostly because I kept telling myself like that's how I have to think. Like I have to think that I'm going to pass this. I have to think that this is going to be a breeze. I know the answers. I know what it's saying. I know it. I know
Mm,
it. So like even in the test, there would be questions that would psych me up because
mm,
of how it's worded. And so I was like, no, no, no. I know this. Hold on. Let me reread it.
mm, mm,
And I can't I had sorry, I had to reread it.
mm,
Um, but it was nothing like I thought it was going to be. There was so much, I feel like it was so much easier than I had
mm,
expected. Like I thought it
mm.
was going to be so much harder.
That is so it was easy for you.
Mm-hmm.
That is just crazy. I'm super taken back. Our first check-in was literally you saying, yeah, I'm thinking about going to be a trainer. I just, I'm trying to get over being shy and talking to people. I'm trying to open up more. That was you. You're not telling me, and you just told us in the group, you are a certified personal trainer.
Yep.
You are a CPT.
I am a CPT.
I'm just so overtaken by this news. I'm so serious. Like, I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
I know what this meant to you. I know. Oh, Art's in here. Uh-oh. Here he comes. Here he comes. So he doesn't know yet.
I don't know unless he's seen it, but I don't know if I've checked today.
I just checked and I didn't see any comments. So that's why I was wondering if he knew, like, yo, here it comes. Here it comes.
Cried. I legitimately cried.
Yeah, yeah. All right, man. All right, she got some news for you, man.
What's the deal?
She got some
What's
news
up,
for you,
girl?
man. I think she maybe I think there may be another baby. Is another baby?
Yeah.
I got my
Oh, well, I
results
just
late
wanted
last
to
night.
just say a big congratulations. What you did is not easy.
Mm.
A lot of people, quite a few people actually reached out to me and said they failed it. Yeah, I know it's tough. And the way they worded and taught and the way you were trying it, it was like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The
Mm-hmm.
way
So
they
I
word
just
it
want to say a
definitely.
big on that. And then welcome to the NASM family. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
Uh,
Let's
Oh.
go.
let's go. Wait, all right. When did you find out? You saw the group, you saw the message in the group?
Seen her post it passed, and I was actually on the road, and I was like, real quick.
Okay. So you saw her
I
post.
was like, yeah. So I just got. I got to take like that. but I just wanted to join in and real quick because I was gonna write and tell everybody.
Mm-hmm. Let's go. Let's go.
Thank you.
This
Yeah,
is crazy.
all the time is just time to get to work.
Time to get to work.
Mm-hmm.
Time to get to
I'm
work.
excited.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the topic today. She actually influenced the topic. Today, I'm literally going to be talking just about the do's and don'ts of a personal trainer. You know, like I want to go into that. And again, or I'm not sure if you have to go. I think you said you have to go. But
Yeah. Unfortunately, I gotta go pick up my
yeah.
running around and all kinds
Mm-hmm.
of stuff. I dropped off my groceries and I was like, man, let me stop.
Exactly. So popped in here just to tell you congratulations. That is super dope. That's nothing but love, man. That's nothing but
I
love.
appreciate you.
If you need anything, always remember and always let the games be with you.
Absolutely.
Me.
Let's go, man. Drop safe, man.
Uh,
All right, man. So good seeing him, man. So good seeing him. This is, and again, this is what I'm talking about. This is family. We're family, really family, and I love the support. You know,
Yeah,
you had all of us standing behind you. We were rooting for you.
thank you.
Yes, we were rooting for you. So to know that you passed E, I mean, it's beyond amazing in terms of, you know, just what you will bring to the CPT community. Like them now having you, I think just makes it that much more enjoyable, that much more fun. And you're going to bring your own uniqueness to it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, can I ask you which route are you going? Are you going to be signing into are you going to be working for a gym and they'll be assigning you trainers or clients, or will you be like Giselle and have your own standalone business? What are you thinking about in terms of that?
I want to get into a gym so that way that helps me get clients, but at the same time in a gym they still expect you to bring in your clientele as well.
Mm, okay.
Um, so I want to do that mostly for the experience first, because that way it'll be easier for me to get clients, for me to work with clients, and I'll have other trainers there that can help me and train me to be a better trainer.
I understand. I understand that absolutely. You know, Giselle knows she told me that they pay less. I think she told me, but you
Mm-hmm.
like you said, you're looking for the experience more so right now.
Right.
Okay. That's understandable. That's understandable. My goodness. The fact
Mm-hmm.
that you're at the door. You're not knocking at the door. You're at the door. You're in the door. And you're, you know, about to take on clients. You're about to take on other people that literally will be dependent on you for their health. How does that feel?
Um,
Mm-hmm. That's happening. That will be happening. How does that feel?
I kind of like it.
Let's go.
I like being in charge because I like having a plan, and if I have a plan that can help somebody, then that's me accomplishing my life goals and helping others, because that's what I've always wanted to do, is to help
Mm-hmm.
others,
Mm-hmm.
because with all the things I've been through, like I always wish there was someone who could have helped me or teach me my strengths or teach me how to be stronger or teach me how to get my power back after being you know
Mm-hmm.
beaten down like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm excited because I see it as an opportunity to help people feel good about themselves and feel better in general. Um, because I know what it's like to work out. I know what it's like to take care of yourself and how much of a difference it does make. And I'm like, I don't think people understand. Like, it's not just working out. Like,
Mm-hmm.
it's a whole lot more to
Mm-hmm.
just working out. It's mental, it's physical, it's overall health. Yeah, I'm excited.
Larissa, how you doing? How you doing? We celebrating E. She just got her CPT, her certified personal training license.
I saw. Congrats.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We are lighting it up, man. This is dope. And again, thank you for sharing that. Thank you for whenever anybody in the group has a huge celebration or a huge accomplishment. Again, for Larissa, I know it'll be your upcoming surgery. Like I can't wait to hear the success. You know, we want to make sure when y'all come in here, I at least as a group leader want to make sure that y'all get that recognition. You know, you just missed Art too, by the way, Larissa. He just popped in. Yeah, he popped in, wanted to show her love. But again, even with Art literally said he ran in, dropped his groceries off, and had to get on here to show you love. Like that's so dope. That is so what love. I'm serious. Giselle's hopping in now. But what love like it is to know that you have people like that. Like seriously, you know?
Yeah.
This is
I mean, it shows us that we are really like a little family. Like you guys really are like my extended family, and I love that.
I agree. I agree. I mean, all this love. I mean, you know, I mean, to be honest with you, I really only see just Larissa and Elena right now. I don't even really like see anybody else in this group right now. Like it just feels like it just
Already started. Already.
I'm just saying, I just want to celebrate Elena to the point where I don't really feel like, you know, I feel like now that you're a trainer, you're the personal trainer in here. I feel like you're like the only personal trainer in here now. Like, I mean, it's really amazing. No, what's up, G? What's up? How are you, Giselle?
Rude.
Whatever.
Do y'all see the rudeness?
Yo.
I hope we can't deny this rudeness, right? But you know.
None at all.
I'm just saying, man. No, but
Look, Giselle's
I'm
gonna
just-
be the one I'm gonna go to help me become a better trainer.
okay, all right. Well, I was a trainer before Giselle. Just saying. I was unofficial. I was unofficial, but I was still a trainer.
You didn't like it anyway. Why are you so like?
Oh
You
yeah,
didn't
I didn't like it. Yeah. Yeah. It was like babysitting to me. Like I just couldn't do it. It's like babysitting.
It can be. It
Gee,
can be.
She's
It
a
can
trainer. She's a trainer. What does Elena need to know?
Well, first of all, congratulations.
Thank
I'm
you.
so happy for you. I'm sorry, I'm trying to clean my. But congratulations. I'm super happy for you. How
Thank
was
you.
it? Like, was it for you? Was it like hard or like like kind of not really like?
So I was telling T, it was. I had to go in with my mindset being like, this is easy. This is easy. I got this. I'm gonna pass. Those are the only thoughts I was allowing in my head. So anytime I started to like feel nervous, I was like, no, I got this. I got this. Like it's fine. And I actually thought it was a lot easier than I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be like super, super hard, like complicated and confusing. And the only thing confusing about it was the wording. So I was like, oh, they're just saying it really weird, but I know what they mean. The most nerve-wracking thing about it though was at the end when I was done, the lady was like, oh, okay, so it looks like you're gonna get your test result or your results from the state. And I was like, what? Like, I didn't know what that meant. So I was like, oh, okay. Like, I don't know. And I went home and I was like, well, I asked her, do you know when? And she was like, from what I can see, real soon. And so I went home and I was checking my emails and I was like, what is going on? Like, why don't I see any results?
Why would she say it like that? Why would she say it like that? Like, she kind of like,
yeah.
So it can go both ways.
I looked online and it said that if I had failed, they would have given me like a printout. So I was like, okay, so does that mean if she didn't give me anything, her saying it's coming from the state is my certificate? Like, that's the only thing I could think of. And then like late last night, I finally got the email that I passed and I was like, like I was waiting for this all day.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. That's amazing. I know. I feel like they should just tell you right away because it's just like you're already studying for that test for like, well, I think you choose however long, but like most people, like few months. And then on top of that, it's just like it should just give you the results right away. But that's great. I'm so happy for you. That's exciting.
Thank you. I even messaged Art and I was like, when did you get your results? And he was like, right away. And I was like, what?
I got mine right away. Yeah, like as soon as I submitted it, yeah, it was like on the, I'm sure every, I guess, organization does it differently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Art was in here too. He even hopped in, like he dropped his groceries off and he was like, I had to jump in here. So he like dropped his groceries off at his house and literally hopped on just to say congratulations. So y'all just missed him, but yeah, even he popped on. He was super, stoked. about it. Yeah. Yeah, this is dope. This is dope. I think we all are, because I was telling Elena, like, I literally remember our first check-in. And I remember Elena literally being like, yeah, Trey, I think I want to be a CPT, but I want to make sure I'm not nervous. I want to get over talking to people. I want to make sure I can, talk to people more. So you would tell me how you would go to the gym more and just try to interact with people and stuff. And literally now you're a CPT. Like, this is crazy. So the growth that you have showcased throughout this entire, process of being a member, at least of this group, but even before, right? Um, the growth that you had already showcased and the passion you showcased in fitness, I think it's just only being displayed now with the CPT.
Well, I mean, you guys are a big part of me actually getting more comfortable with talking and
True.
socializing with people, because
Yeah.
come on these meetings and I'm talking to y'all. So it actually has helped me overcome that part, because I used to be so like shy and nervous, and to the point like I don't like FaceTime. Like don't FaceTime me. I don't want to talk on the phone. Just text me. That's it.
I know so many people like that. Yo, I can't. I do not know why people are like so shy like that. But again, I get it. I get that you are. But for me, of course, I don't. I'm so extroverted. But when I meet people like that, I literally just want to like accomplish them getting over that. I don't know why. That's just me. That's just me. I'm so like.
It's hard. Sometimes in the beginning, especially when I wouldn't come on, it was because I was like, oh, I don't feel like I look okay, or I don't know what to say, or I don't like I would just be so nervous. And now I'm like, no, like, especially if I have time, I'm on here.
Wow. Wow. See, this is why I love this group, man. This is why I love y'all. I truly do love you all. Mine is Giselle, and I just think it's just such a beautiful. I'm playing, and I think I tell her I love her all the time. But again, I love all you. I have love for all of you all, and the growth, like you said, the family vibe that's in this group. That's what keeps us going, and that's what makes other people want to be a part of it, even if they just want to join in, or even if they just want to listen in. I had a guest that was going to come on today, but they all see y'all. So please know, when I record y'all, when I record this, when I upload this to YouTube, people are watching. Don't think that they're not. They're looking and they're seeing who y'all are. They're listening. Some people hit me up separately about y'all. They're like, or they're like, man, I really like what they said. The other time, I'm not sure. I think Larissa and Giselle were in here, but Elena, you were not in here. But Art had some people from his church come across.
You told me about that. You told me about that.
Yeah. Like, that's an evidence of people watching.
Yeah.
So y'all be careful, because people from you guys' churches may see some of this stuff and want to come on and go, that's Giselle. Oh, your pastor may come on Giselle. I'm just saying. Or Larissa, your dad may hop on here, because I know he the pastor of the church. So I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Or Elena, you may have a friend out there who may hop in. Like, that's social media. Social media, content finds people. So Art had that happen, and both a husband and wife came on to support Art. So they're watching. But let's dive into it, because I'm really hyped about it. And I know the topic can relate to a lot of us, specifically definitely Elena and Giselle being trainers. But for me and Larissa, being two people who are not trainers, but perhaps on the outside, maybe looking in, wanting to perhaps maybe at some point have a trainer. I may in the future definitely have a trainer, and Larissa too. I want to go into kind of like the do's and don'ts, or the would or would not want aspects of a trainer. So let's start there, man. Let's just start there. Like, as a personal trainer, again, for Giselle and Elena, you both being trainers, what would be maybe like some major do's that a trainer should do? And then for Larissa, what would be something that you would look for, or major things that you would look for with a trainer? And so again, this is coming from all perspectives. Giselle being someone who's been in the game for a minute. Elena, you just hopping in the game, but you still been doing your thing. You still been training, I know, here and there, and you work out. And then Larissa, for me and you being people who are not trainers, but we may have one in the future.
I'm excited for this topic because, like, overall, you guys are going to help me because I'm so new to the game. Like, yeah, give me the advice. I want all of it.
Exactly.
But one thing I will say that I heard on a podcast recently was, as a trainer, they say, like, don't, or the best thing to do is, like, make things enjoyable and, like, be present. Like, don't have your arms crossed and like, or be like slouched over or anything, because then you're looking like you don't even want to be there. So
true.
be present, make yourself feel like you're there, and like your full attention is on the client, and be funny or crack jokes, make them feel like they're not just with this serious person. Like, you want to make it enjoyable. So I thought that was a really good point.
That's good. It's really good. Wow. Okay. That's a really good do. Anybody else want to tag into it?
I absolutely agree with what she's saying. You want to be attentive, to your client. Like, they're paying you for a service and you have to provide that service for them, So if you're like not really listening to them, you're on your phone, like I don't do that. But surprisingly, I hear sometimes that trainers are like telling their clients like, okay, you're gonna do this, you're gonna do that, and they're like on their phone.
That's what's up. Yeah.
I don't know why, like, how is that okay? They're paying you for a service. That's one. So, two, if they were to injure themselves in that moment, ooh, that lawsuit, like, you, like what? Like, because you never, and it's funny because that's how it works. I bet you it could be in that moment. It's not when you're paying attention. It's the second that you look away, boom, squat bar drops on it. Like, it will happen. Like, ooh, like, I don't know how trainers do that, but apparently that happens. But that's so rude. That's so rude to do that to your client. Like, that's rude. So definitely be attentive. That's really important. Like, and like Elena said, like, of course it's a business transaction, but at the same time, at the end of the day, like, we're human. The trainers are human, and they have stuff, they have their things to do. And the client, they're human. And they, at the end of the day, they came to the gym, they came to you as a trainer. Why? Because they're seeking guidance, because they don't know what to do. They don't know where to start.
Yeah.
Some people, like, they get so overwhelmed and like they don't know. Some people have had bad trainers in the past. Like, you just don't know. Some people are coming from many different, like, experiences and perspectives. Like, I mean, if you really care about this and it's a passion of yours, you're gonna, like, have integrity doing it. You know what I mean?
That's good. That's good. That's good. Have integrity doing it. Wow. These are major points. Major points. I love it. Larissa, you want to hop into this as someone who's not a trainer, but maybe perhaps in the future may want one? What would you look for?
I have had trainers in the past that helped me when I first started my health journey. I need a trainer that's like not going to listen to me, in the sense where I have a habit where I don't want to listen to them. Like, I kind of, like, they tell me to do something, like, no, I don't want to do that. Can I do something else, kind of thing. So, like, for me, I need a trainer that will be like, shut the fuck up, just do what I'm telling you to do, kind of thing. Sorry, are you recording on TikTok? Because my bad.
Oh no, you're good. No, you're good. Go ahead.
Sorry.
No, that was just funny.
But for me, that's at this point of, like, my journey. If I was to get one in the future, I don't feel like I will get one in the future. I'll probably just get, like, guys, I got G's program.
Oh,
G's program, guys.
You got it? You got it?
Yeah, got it.
Let's
You did.
go.
Thank you so much. Thank
Let's
you so much. I truly
go.
appreciate it. You have no idea, for real.
Oh, that's
I really
dope.
appreciate
That's
it.
dope.
Again, I already told you, girl, please feel free to ask me questions, please.
Real.
Let's
Guys,
go.
she's got. I love the structure of it.
What is it?
Okay,
What is it? What is it like?
what I need. Like she has like cooling and warm down, like it's separate
Oh
from the
wow.
actual
Okay.
workout. I was
Okay.
like, I feel like she's training me right now.
Mm.
But yeah, I appreciate it because like I don't know what the costs are in America, but in Australia, the PTs well at my gym they're like $35 for half an hour on top of the gym membership.
Mm.
So I pay about $13 a week.
Mm.
And then on top of that's like 35, so it will average about like 55 a week if I was to get a PT. But because of work, like my schedule is like all over the place. Like it's different every day. So I feel like for me to get a trainer, a face-to-face trainer, it's just not like beneficial.
Yeah.
So that's why I prefer a program. So then like whatever time it is, like if I can make a class, I make a class. But at least I have like the program to give me a guide.
Absolutely.
The amount of times I go to the gym and I actually hate having to come up with stuff. I'm just it's like weighing heavy on my mind. I'm just like it's fine to go to the gym, but then I have to think about what I'm gonna do.
Absolutely.
But yeah, so yeah, for I think everyone's different just depending on where you're at in your fitness journey. Then you'll need to figure out what you want or in a personal trainer. Obviously I feel like people that are just starting, they'll probably like need like the most support when it comes to consistency and nutrition and things like that. People that kind of already know what they're doing and are just slacking, they probably just would get a trainer just for consistency. Make sure that they make it to the gym every week. But yeah, I guess it's different for everyone.
That's a really good perspective. Because again, Larissa, you're stating that you need a trainer that's going to be quote unquote aggressive, maybe like someone that's like,
Yeah, because
hey,
even the guys like at the gym, like even when they do classes, and then I don't know if it's because I'm a big girl, and then they tell me to do something, I'm like, I don't want to do that. They're like, okay, you can do whatever you want.
and you
Oh, yeah.
okay, so you don't like that.
It's not that I don't like it. I just feel like I'm wasting money because like, why am I paying you? And then you tell me, oh, it's all right. Like, I need someone that's hard. So one of the other ladies, like, if I was to get a personal trainer, I'll probably get her because she's like 0 F's given. She will do anything. I mean, unless you have like a genuine injury, and she'll like modify the exercise. But if it's just because I don't feel like doing it, that's not a good enough excuse, kind of thing.
How would you both handle a client like that, G and Elena? Like, yeah, how would y'all handle that? Like, if y'all have clients like that, what would you say or do, or what would you do if you had a Larissa?
We didn't answer this question. So, uh, no, I love that she brought that up because that's really important. You know, I feel like especially on social media, like a lot of people are quick to be like, you know, listen to your client. Now, of course, you know, you should create a program that's tailored to their goals and their needs. Of course, not saying don't do that, but you have to understand, like, it's not being cocky, but like and I think in the beginning I had a hard time with that, like having difficult conversation with clients. But I had to learn that, hold up, I'm the professional here. And not in a cocky way, but it's just like, no, I have a right to, you know, be like, hey, you know what? You're doing great with this, you're doing great with that, but I feel like you could definitely improve in this, like, or like what Larissa's saying, just because you don't feel like doing something, that's not an excuse, I'm sorry, like, you got to do this and that. So, but again, in the beginning, I had a hard time with that. So yeah, it's one of those things, like, you just gotta like more practice, like the better you get at it. But I've learned to be comfortable having those difficult conversations with clients that, like, I tell them to do something, I'm advising them to do stuff and they don't do it. I had a conversation with a client recently about, like something or multiple things that she was kind of slacking in. And I had to let her know, like, it's affecting your progress. Like, this is affecting it, this, and that. And something for me that I've learned is, like, you kind of have to, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. And you have to be careful with how you deliver it.